danger for them here, and that's really where they need to start things. So we'll see Ence going for an aggressive push down middle here with Sunny on the pistol. Love to see this, and it's almost as though Mousesports expect it. They're playing very passive.
Well, so they'll just chill in the middle of mids and still deliver a headshot. How can they respond to this? How do you call for this? Carrigan's going to peek from the bottom of mid, but he's carrying the bomb, so does he overcommit? Does he try and help his teammate? Woxic on Bananas, kind of sandwiched between top Banana and bottom of mid. There's a smoke as well to isolate Carrigan now, or isolate Woxic from Carrigan. He'll take one, but it'll be traded. 3 versus 3. There's a pistol. This really could go either way, despite the crazy position. The bomb spotted down second mid, but Frozen will come in the apartments and take out Sergey.
Yeah, and that's the A-bomb site completely taken over now for Mousesports. It's a fantastic position to be in. They managed to handle the chaos very well. They were in a lot of bad positions thanks to Ence's great aggression, but it's not worked out quite as Ence would have liked it to. Ence do not have a kit in hand at this point, and they will make their way up middle together, and it looks like Chris J will get a slight tag onto Alu, which is rather annoying for him. And the post-bomb positioning is going to be very difficult to deal with. That's a nade that might do some serious damage indeed, almost killing Chris J in one go from 100 HP. Sevens, they need to finish it off though.
Yeah, and a hard positions behind boxes from Ali's angle, especially. X7 finally gets there, but now it's just X7. It's got to go quick. Both players are tagged. Chris J will finish it off. He will survive with 11 HP, and there's a pistol round for Mousesports. And I see that nobody is there. There's a flash towards the arch position, but there are no frags just yet. 26 seconds, and smokes are still up. This is a problem. Ali's going to have a chance. That'll run distraction as well as get a kill. Smoked off his position, but look at all these smoke grenades. These ones are from Mousesports, but surely they invite some variants as well. Rops will deliver as well, Chris J and Frozen, so it could be a hell of a lot worse. But Sunny has an angle on the bomb and a Krieg, but not for long. The round will they be going down mid again? Looks like it's the race cars. They will go into the drill of Woxic. Doesn't quite have the spray down with the Krieg, it seems, but they'll get there eventually. No casualties for Mousesports. A nice free
aggression here. Frozen getting deep with that MAP2, trying to do the damage, and he will find X7, who will be traded out by Carrigan. That's a big win already for the T side. It gets even better. Carrigan with a second kill, and oh my god, Sunny investing. That if Sunny went down there, the round's well, actually, maybe the round wouldn't have been over, but either way, it is a 2v3 for Mousesports to deal with. They've got over a minute to play with, so there's plenty of space on the map to work with.
Fantastic effort from Sunny. Rox has an angle, but he can't deal with Alu. Thought that one was guaranteed, but apparently not. Alu will buy some time for Aerial to trade the kill at the very least. And that's the first round.
It's going to be tough. Are they looking to get aggressive here or not? Flashbang. Quick jump spot to see if it's safe. And here comes a push from Mousesports through the smoke. Not working out. Some spray through that smoke on both sides. And Rops, meanwhile, will push the balcony here, and he's going to find the back of one. But will he get caught off by Aerial on the site, playing very passively? Oh, no, he served his teammate up to Rops, but at least there's a trade.
Yeah, you're just not expecting a T to creep out of the balcony like that so early as well in the round, in the game. That is a very brazen play from Rops, and that will definitely take Ence by surprise. Something to look out for later on. And again, doing it so early, maybe that makes them more afraid of plays like that later on. Maybe they use more utility. Maybe they play further back, play more passive, give you more map control. 3v3 as most of, well, all of Mousesports make their way to the A-bomb site. Only Aerial is here. You'll hear the sound cues of these grenades and maybe call for the rotation. Sunny starting to creep. X7 behind him. Aerial holding his ground for now. Almost 2, but not quite.
Yeah, so much responsibility on Aerial, but he has done enough. You know, 2v2, the positioning for Sunny and X7 is pretty good. Oh, X7 trying to get beyond the Molotov, but actually decides to back away. Almost got the kill there. Maybe Sunny can finish it off. He hears the sound cues, knows exactly where his opponent is. Drop behind him, and that's an easy kill for Sunny, leaving everything on Frozen. 2 players attacking into his position. He's going to have to be very precise on this one. The spray doesn't do it. And that's another round clinched by Ence. Another round where they only survive with 2. So.
Maybe play it safer. Hot flash. Does he have a look? There's a second one. Doesn't quite land the shot though. Was willing to stand his ground. And Aerial's been picked off again. Rops with these early plays from the balcony is being a nuisance.
Yeah, he's been such an MVP for Mousesports so far. Such impressive and pivotal and impactful plays. Forcing Ence in this round all the way to the most desperate positions. Sergey able to get a nice kill there. That's a lot of damage. He's looking good in this position. Back against the wall. He may have some assistance soon, but not soon enough. Woxic will take him down. Alu now will swing through around Boiler to apartments to begin potentially flanking through Balk, but seems like he will go back towards the porch position as X7 will make his way in from the library position. Woxic and Rops wait patiently. It's the classic site and pit setup. It's pretty robust, but Woxic's health is not. Ali will make his way forwards now with X7, looking for that first pick, and Rops is going to just push out of the pit position to take down Ali. That's actually such as you say. Focus on B looks to be going very well indeed. There's not too much that, of course, Ence can really offer up here. Dink is had by 7, which is very nice, but it's not really going to do too much in the grand scheme of things. I like this picture with Rops and the flag. Like, it looks like he's got these blue particle effects, like he's kind of like some magician. And magic coming out of his hand.
What kind of magic?
I don't know.
Cards, rabbit.
Counter-Strike magic.
Counter-Strike magic. Well, I'm interested to see if Ence will, for example, try to make an aggressive play towards the apartments. Rob's so familiar with the apps on both sides of the map. CT side and T side. Really been a thorn in the side so far for Ence, and again, their money's in a brittle situation now.
Much here in terms of a defense, it looks like a pretty damn good choice in terms of Mousesports making plays, and they've got themselves the pick that they need to break open that bomb site and secure that bomb plant. They've locked out Sunny with the utility. It's looking rather dire here for Ence in terms of a retake. Do they decide to go for it? With their money being so low, I don't think they can really afford to go for this retake, James.
Let's see, they've got one incendiary on Sergey, which could go towards New Box, but first he would have to clear Banana. I think this might be, well, Sunny's in a very forward position. I was going to say, I think it depends on Sergey. They've got a smoke maybe to invite T to focus on the bomb site itself rather than Banana, and Sergey will eventually creep, so that seems to be the plan. But Woxic is a non-believer. They are starting to fall back now. Lost a player. Sergey's at a point of no return, but with that frag, maybe he can fall back a little. Just keeps killing. He'll make it expensive for Mousesports at the very least, but it'll be more expensive for Ence. They're the ones with only 2 rounds from 8 at the moment. Again, the money is together, so there's no guarantee in that respect. Once more, Robs is the man to cut off the rotation. He's in that second mid area outside the apartments in case anybody tries to make their way down mid. Carrigan moving towards that pool position. Great cover. Almost a headshot spot, more or less is. And Sunny will be the first player to get taken out. Another one of the rifles is making its way over. It's Alu with the M4A4. He has a HE as well. Could try and bounce it towards that default plant spot, but he is keeping his range. Some taps towards Carrigan. I'm not sure if he headshot him, but he's down to 20.
It's like the same situation as we saw previously. Mouse was just finding their way into Banana pretty quickly. It's really difficult for Ence because their economy's been just not ideal. They don't really have all the utility in the world to take Banana control. And when you don't have Banana control as the CTs, it is a struggle. Seven to 2 for Mousesports. They're looking great, looking confident.
He has been a real pain. Started well on Mirage and continues on Inferno. Alu is taken out. The AWP has not been so effective for Ence in this game so far. That's a big frag, and you can see Mousesports are hungry, pursuing the A bomb site pretty promptly. The entire team is here. Chris J moving back down mid. Sunny's the only man towards B now. X7 makes his way into library, and he will eat one in the face.
This is fantastic pacing from Mousesports. Really not missing a beat here, but Aerial with a heroic defense, trying to make it doable with a double. Can he get anything else here? Tagged down. He finds a 3rd kill with the M4 from Pit. That's absolutely insane. And Frozen and Carrigan are stuck in place now. And that's a nice pop coming in from Sunny, leaving Carrigan all alone in the clutch. 40 seconds, so there is time to find these kills. And he is going to creep his way out. He might actually be able to make his way to the B-bomb side. That would be absolutely insane. Oh, wow. He's actually making his way down mid. Do they understand? It looks like Sunny understands that there is a possibility of this, so he's going to make his way across. Does Carrigan think that that's a possibility? Because Sunny's posted up with an orb. I don't know that he's going to miss this shot. Oh, just running across the angle. That's going to be a...
Smoke down Banana. X7 and Sunny are making a significant investment, trying to take something away from Mousesports. However, the body bags will contain an Ence player. They have position, but that man advantage may be more important in the long term. A re-smoke of Banana. Time will be purchased. But they can't get a respawn. Not in this round. Or any round.
Yeah. So you can see Mousesports have really slowed the pace down. They get that pick. You know, by slowing the pace, you know, you can create a situation where teams go aggressive, they'll waste more utility, and the quick pop flash, and they found themselves some value. Taking down a player around the half wall can suggest in a situation like this that maybe the CT's actually trying to stack 3 towards A. And, well, Mousesports can just rally themselves all together now and just attack one bomb site. And if they do it correctly, they'll be fine. More utility going into the B site to make it a little bit easier. Sergey playing retake on the B bomb site, not committing himself by having a position on the site, but playing outside of it, holding onto construction so his teammates can have a chance at retaking this. But it doesn't look good. I don't think they've been successful once retaking the B bomb site. And it seems like it might be the same story here. Alu is creeping with the AWP, and he does hit a nice shot, but he takes a lot of damage for it. There's 3 more players to kill, though. Goodbye, Alu. Goodbye, Ariel. A good night kiss from Frozen's AK-40. Carrigan has been really making the correct calls on the C side. Seemingly always beating the rotation, always catching Ence out of position. Ariel can't get any damage.
For Ence. Sergey rotates back towards the A-bomb site. Sunny and X7 left in position. They haven't been shy in this spot. There's a wide swing from X7, but is 1 kill enough if you're going to get traded? 4 versus 4 with 1:30 on the clock for Mousesports. And Sergey's forced to come back towards the B-bomb site. Sunny has an off angle with an AWP. So Ence, they're trying to get more aggressive. They're trying to make a difference, to have better starts to this round, but Mousesports keep making it bad for them.
Beautiful push from Sunny. He goes back to the well, and he is going to come up very successful. The second kill is had, and that is absolutely beautiful. They needed something, the confidence to just go for that re-peek. Really good to see from Sunny. It can be difficult to have that confidence when you're being beaten down like this, to go for those extra re-peeks, those confidence plays. It's, you know, as a Pokemon, James, you know, sometimes when you're losing, you start to tighten up, you get afraid. But
I don't.
It's good.
It's just you.
It's good to see that Sunny is not affected. No tightening up for Sunny. Chris J will try to do what he can. He's trying to fake the plant in the smoke there. He actually is going to bait out some shots, which gets him some information as to some of the positioning that the CTs have. Gets himself a 1v1 on the site. There surely is no chance. He's actually going to commit to the plant. There's a guy right there, Sunny, in the new box position. Chris J's actually looking for the 1v1. If he can get the kill and get into this position, oh no, oh no. It's actually possible now. What the hell is going on, James? Okay, madness is, I mean, well, sanity's been restored thanks to Alu.
That was a great information play from Chris J.
Yeah.
By Chris J. And all that work pushes X7 onto a UMP rather than a rifle. Carrigan will get exploded. So here we go. This is what Ence have been waiting for, and it's taken them 14 rounds. An early advantage on Inferno without a traded kill.
Yeah, it's interesting that it's the double orbs. You know, it's really where they found the success. Getting that, having the AWP option towards A and also at B simultaneously is definitely strong. But there's absolutely ways to deal with it if you're the B side, and I'm sure that is something that Mousesports will be thinking about. Meanwhile, Ali will pick off Rops. And Chris is going to make his way through the top mid, so... Oh, actually creeping through the smoke here. This is an interesting play. They're in a 3v5. Someone's got to come up huge, and he does find a timing. Catches Sunny off guard. All of a sudden, Woxic picks up a kill as well. That's Alu dead, and there's nobody left on the A site. Now things swing into the favor of Mousesports here.
And now he doesn't quite have the angle for the HE. Okay, the one off the wall.
It's quite amusing. Both teams are trying to bait out one another's utility. Both teams want to try to get the advantage in the utility battle. but it's really the T's that have to make the moves because they're running out of time, and that's
Oh
a
my
fantastic
God.
fadeaway HE.
Maximum damage. There were so many different options for the HE. I was really curious to see if he would get anything from it, and he got as much as you could possibly ask for. But can they capitalize on this end? So we've got a 5 versus 4. There are around 45 seconds left on the clock. Rob's causing more shenanigans towards the A bomb site, where the bomb is. Now Frozen's just lurking towards B alone. Smoke's just been dropped by the Ence players. Alu is playing Arch from Speedway. So Ence are really unsure as to where the final intentions of Mousesports are, who are in control of top mid. And Frozen's rotated away from B towards A to join them. It's a 4 versus 2 on the A bomb site, a crossfire, Sergey and Aerial.
It's definitely strong, that's Incendiary. Could do some damage. Nice shot from Carrigan. I don't even know how he managed to pull that one off. Oh no, Woxic is going to eliminate Sergey as well on the bomb site. It's looking rather grim now, but the time is, well, they'll just have enough time to get that bomb planted. Woxic in position for the safe plant at the back of the site. Well, 2 players on the site, and that molly could cause some issues. Doesn't go quite deep enough though. And it's all on this swing. The 2-man swing from Arch. X7 will creep. He will get shot in the side of the head. Okay, well, looks like the story will continue as per it has on this half, which is Mousesports just dominating Ence individually.
Here comes the swing. Done with the round now.
Towards B.
That play. X7 and Alu with smokes and flashes. No P250s, but I can forgive them because they clearly have intentions. 2-man rotation towards the B bomb site, but will they get there in time? Carrigan's good for 1. Chris J and Woxic on the way. Chris J had the flash, but Carrigan's long gone now. Getting closer to the site. Chris J carrying the kit. Rob's bottom of banana already. Had his fun on the T side and in apartments, but this time it's towards the B bomb site. There goes the flash. They break their way in, but where are all the T's? Mostly on banana. 50-50 in terms of the fragging. Rob's not expecting Alu to be there, and that leaves Chris J in a 1 versus 2. Again, he has a defuse kit. Alu making him really go deep for the kill. This will burn a lot of time, and then Aerial will have all the information if Chris is successful, but he won't be. Alu has the USP and the headshot and the pistol round.
50 HP immediately, and Carrigan and Frozen looking to go aggressive here, but looks like Frozen will be lost, and maybe Carrigan as well. Indeed, Sergey though taking down Sunny, who was very weakened, of course. But a 4 versus 3 quickly in a round like this, that's a gift.
Taking a kill bonus away from Mousesports. Sergey will collect the bomb as Woxic makes his way towards the B bomb site. He will see that nobody is there just yet, so perhaps they'll keep the other 2 players towards A. With Chris J close to Boiler, however, he may wonder what's going on. Well, he wonders no more. Sergey will pop him in the head as the bomb spotted, but not really in a place of commitment. Alu has a nice angle, but if Woxic swung on it wide or peeked it wide, don't know what might have happened there. We've got the bunny hopping, the Super Mario Brothers into the A bomb site to finish out the round. And yeah, 3 of them sitting on the bomb site itself, so they will try to hide the information. Rob's taken up, but there is another creep behind him. Frozen now around the corner with a deagle behind the smoke. Sergey's just standing on banana. Not doing much of anything just yet, but here we go. There's Sunny. He's going to be the inspection man. They're really respecting that smoke, which is promising. Frozen's got them lined up, but there's no kills just yet for Mousesports, and Ence will survive with all the players alive. The max
is worrying. It does feel like they might push it if they're a T player, and the push comes out to top mid, and Chris J defense.
That is a pretty fast ding-dong from Chris J. Unable to escape, however. Alu is there to deal with the issue. We've got a lurk smoke on the balcony, which will be a point of concern. A pop flash towards banana. It's a fast-moving round. Sergey sees one falling back. Frozen can't go to CT, but he can take Sergey out. And Alu and Sunny have a combined 9 HP, kind of crawling to the B bomb sites at this point. Sunny will try to create some space for himself. That Molotov is quite nice. Smoke in front of the fountain. So Mousesports don't really know what to expect over there. And that's a good way to deal with being in a low health situation. However, Sunny will start to rotate elsewhere. We've got the isolation. Oh no, it's a variation actually into the Arch itself. Normally that lineup is to isolate library from Arch. X7, will he survive? Oh, everybody's low now. Carrigan could have a brazen play, and he's the kind of person who'll do it. Through the smoke he goes, and it will be expensive.
Yeah, so Ence have a big advantage if they want to take banana. Mousesports kind of have to fight or just give it up entirely. and looks like they might go for the fight, actually. Frozen's very committed with Karrigan. The two-man setup here, and the nade actually blocks Aerial's movement. That's very disappointing for Aerial. And the trades here will continue until it's 3v3, and banana control has been taken by the Ence team, and they have B completely open for business.
Chris J walking down mid, but X7 might have a masterstroke. Up he goes. The pre-fire as well. He knows exactly where Woxic is. Woxic doing his best to open up the map, but he can't do it. Rops is close now. He has no kit. He's got 3 players to take care of. Only 2 of which are towards the B bomb site, but he can't know that. So even if he somehow managed to frag 2 of them, he may be looking for that 3rd player, especially with no kit. He's heard Alu in the pool, so maybe he gets one for free, but Alu's going to have a look. He will take him out. But now what is the goal here? Rops is on 17 HP. He could do with holding onto his weapon, but he's going to have to run for it. Or maybe he'll try to frag out because he knows he's going to be hunted. Sonny's on the way.
Double MAP2s have been once again summoned to deal with a round like this, and it's so far looking pretty good. They get the kill on the Chris J. They've opened up top mid. They know there's a player around Boiler and Balcony, and there's the spot. You can see the right eye versus left eye there. You can barely see Rops. Cannot make it into a safe position. So once again, Ence looking like they may have a clean sheet in these anti-eco rounds. Not quite. I jinxed him. That's okay.
By way of explosion. Banana quickly taken by Ence. There's flashbangs. Frozen looking for a take, but I think he might have eaten part of that flashbang. And there's the early 5 versus 4 that Mousesports did not want to be on the receiving end of. They have 3 grenades left. Woxic was looking to rotate with AWP, but he doesn't have one of those flashes, which would have been useful for the B player. But everything calms down as Ence consider their options.
Yeah, and they should absolutely carefully consider them because Mousesports have decided to gamble here. And this is it's one of those interesting spots because typically, one of the reasons why you might want to stack 3 towards A in this spot is because if you have the classic, we've taken a pick, they're going to play 2 to a bomb site. The A is a bomb site where you can more easily separate players and take the bomb site. It's kind of like the same situation on Dust 2. You want to go for A because you can isolate one player much more easily. So I think that's what Mousesports are counting on here, that Ence go for that attack. But it's smart from Ence. They will try to go for a half-hearted effort. Maybe it's not so smart. It's not really working out. Oh my god, now they're walking into the stack, James. They have really not done this as well as they would have liked to. Yikes.
Yeah, the aggression though from Mousesports. Maybe he'll be given an opportunity. Rops, he's turned around at absolutely the wrong time, and that's going to cause some problems in their mid setup. So many different things could happen now. Chris J forced to the no man's land. Alu's taken out his 180s, but he can't get a second kill. Woxic now surely feels vulnerable. Picks in the apps. How long does he stay exposed to that boiler position? Falling back into the smoke. They've got to give up top mid.
So this is interesting. This is like a similar spot to the previous round in terms of players, but it looks like Ence will not wait around. They're just going to go straight into the A site. It's a great move to double peek onto Woxic. And now Frozen, he's in an impossible situation, too far away to have any impact here. And that's beautiful. Ence had a timing to go aggressive, and they took it. And that's brilliant, because when they took it slow in the previous round in the same situation, they really didn't have a great answer. So they will move towards the 10th round, but they're still 3 behind Mousesports. And this really sucks, James, for Mousesports, because much like Ence on the first half, they can't win consecutive rounds. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah, that's really expensive. Really expensive. Ence make it to double figures. Frozen just trying to hold on to whatever he can. But still, there's room for Mousesports to build some more money. If everybody goes A, he can hold on to things. Chris J rings the bell of value, but he's still on 14 HP. He's alive for now. Frozen not moving. It'll be hard for him to get more than 1 kill if they go towards B bomb site, I think. Deep in by New Box at present, although Mousesports are starting to move. Karrigan's making his way towards the well, so something could happen here. Karrigan has a flash. And Frozen, there's some activity from him.
Oh, interesting. That smoke that was thrown from mid actually did pull Woxic back towards A. But it's like Mousesports realize that it's a fake. But Ence could still rotate back to A. They still have that option. They will commit though.
Frozen, that's the rifle gone straight away. It's being picked up by Karraker. He does have Kevlar. Rops is taken out as well. Unable to really use these flashbangs, Mousesports. But there's 27 seconds to plant this bomb, so maybe there's a chance because there's still some spray happening. Woxic creeping through, trying to do what he can. He gets two somehow, but he will fall. Karraker's still here with the AK-47. Looked a little dangerous.
Like Ence might have a unsuspecting timing there. Woxic with the pick towards B. And there goes the balcony burst, and looks like Rops will be able to deal with it. X7 will be able to make his way to pit. If he gets another kill, that's huge, but Rops will defend, and that's a very important kill. And that might just shut down the round entirely. Alu with the AWP rushing towards the arch position, hoping to try to find something that's workable here. But I don't know that there's much for him to do. Indeed, he'll get taken down from middle.
Pretty deep for an early pick, but Woxic is towards Banana.
I think this is the Furious smoke, isn't it?
I don't know, but he needs to be careful. Alu's so close to that edge. There we go, Woxic. He had the better side of things there. Saw enough of Alu, had a flick as well. Opening kill goes the way of Mousesports.
It's so difficult, some of those tricky smoke setups around Banana. 4 versus 5 will be difficult to play from, and the top mid take is coming. It's not really too much of a setup here from Mousesports, but they have Rops elevated. He'll be traded out, but Chris J is going to be traded too, it seems. So 2 versus 3 is workable, but they don't expect Karragan around the corner. Now it's down to Sunny to prevent the worst from happening. This is the clutch that they desperately need. They don't have any money upon losing this round, and then Mousesports will be on game point. So it's going to be big from Sunny through the smoke, gets the kill.
Plays in the first half in the apartments. Nobody on Arch to start with for Mousesports. 3 players towards A. Go for a double short play once again. Flashes are up on Banana, but Sunny is the one who's down, falling to the flames, and that leaves 4 for Ence. The Scout still on road. X7 will pick up the Galil, was rolling with a P250 before that. Now what are their options? The only person with grenades here is X7. Everybody else has nothing.
Okay, so there's like a couple peaks here where Alu can get value from the Scout. No one towards Arch though, so that's one of the peaks. What else can he find? Very passive setup from Mousesports, so there is some space to work with for Ence. With the smoke past the Arch position to isolate it. Isolate the Arch player a little bit. Try to prevent the library player from having any vision, and no one checking towards.
Oh my god!
Okay, just the one bullet. What a! How is he so cognizant of how many bullets he has left? Just carefully placing that last bullet. Some brain surgery from Karragan.
So many sound cues in the Arch position as well. Just he had so much free information, Karragan. And that's that. We go to Dust 2, 16 to 11.